Steve, I personally thought that was a much better performance, and I thought we were a little bit unlucky not to get something out of that game.
Yeah, it couldn't be worse, could it? Let's be honest, Jim. 5-1 last week, we were a shambles. But that's gone, and we worked hard on Tuesday and Thursday with different bits and pieces. And again, let's say it's a much improved performance. We're at home, we wanted to score, we wanted to get the 3 points, but apart from in the final third, just be a little bit better, which again, it's another thing we can work on. That will come. And like I say, we played a team there that I think will, or they've probably got aspirations to be there or thereabouts, which they have done, apart from last year, the last 2 years in the playoffs. So for us to have them on the back foot, I'd say 95% of the game, and that's not, I say it as it is. If we're no good, we're no good. But I thought today we was very good. The players done what I asked them to do, played how I wanted them to play, and with a little bit of luck, a little ball dropping down to us in the penalty box, we might have got a goal. Wasn't to be. Shame for the fans really, because there was that in the numbers today. But we live to fight another day. It's another step in the right direction for us to improve week in, week out. Players are disappointed in there, very disappointed. But as I said to them, they may not like the way I want us to play, but eventually we'll get that rubber to green and we'll start scoring goals. And like I say, we put crosses in the box. We had them on the back foot. Goalkeeper was worked probably once or twice. I think Johnny was worked once or twice, so it wasn't a game of loads of chances. But I think they defended a lot more than us. And if we look at it in history, that's normally us against teams. We normally sit back and defend and try and catch them on the counter and stuff. But today, every player was on the front foot. Everyone was comfortable on the ball. Possession doesn't win you games, and I understand that. But the way we're looking to do things is, if we now get the the final third sorted, you know, and everything clicks into place in one game, we'll be okay.
Well, I've got to say, it's ironic, isn't it? Tomorrow afternoon in this charity game that we're all looking forward to, there's going to be a player here. It was almost like we could have done with that kind of player there this afternoon, because there were some fantastic crosses coming in. And Nathan Elder is who I'm talking about. Would have eaten those up, wouldn't he? But it's the way it is.
Maybe, Jim, but that's
not blaming anyone of the front guys at all.
I thought it worked tirelessly against 3 players, which gave us space on the outsides. I thought our wide players done very well. Occasions, even by their own admission, they could have done better in terms of getting into space to receive the ball better. Because when they went 1v1 against them, they caused them a lot of problems. And like I say, that final third bit is what we're going to work on. We worked on the defence this week, and we'll keep doing that. And I thought the defence was solid and sound. The goal, we've got to look it back, but they're telling me that it took a deflection in the path of the player, which that's their rubber to green. We didn't get it today. But we'll keep working hard, plugging away, and we'll pick up the points that we need to stay in this league and push on.
Oh, definitely. I have to say, and I know you don't mind talking about small squads and all the rest of it, or blaming small squads, but when you get 3 players who are unavailable for various reasons, that does make it a little difficult, doesn't it? And then Olatadi, it had to go off as well.
Well, you've got Arthur done his hip flexor last week. Tommy Wood got a kick on the calf, and that's just over the week just seized up. And Craig's had a chest infection. He was here at 12:30 for a fitness test, but couldn't do it and ended up going home. So it was a chance for the 3 youngsters to get on the bench for a bit of experience for them, and we would have used them if we had to. But we've got a squad of 16 at the minute, minus the youngsters. We've got a squad of 16. We'll look to improve that, maybe 1 or 2 additions to make us stronger, if we can afford it. And when they come along, they'll fit into the group, and it'll be one of those. It'll be better for us if we do pick up a couple of injuries. But at the moment, we go with what we got, and I thought every player out there, including the subs, played their part today. Definitely. And it was just that little bit of luck and a little bit of quality that we lacked at times. But again, when you put teams under a lot of pressure like that, they're 3 solid centre halves that have played at a high level as well. 9 times out of 10 other teams give you something. So if we continue to do that and continue to have the possession and continue to throw balls in the box, continue to keep defenders facing their own goal, eventually something's going to give for you, and I can't wait for that to happen.
Sure. You took a chance, if you like, it's not quite the right word, but you took a chance on signing Smith Joseph. I think he's done really well. He's paying that back. He looks a real handful, isn't he?
Aaron's a player that got his starting chance by chance, if you like, because if Joe Turner was fit, he would have played at Ebbsfleet. Took it with both hands, even though it was a poor performance by us all, and he includes himself in that, but he done enough to catch me eye. And today again, I thought he was really, really good. Again, there's things to work on with him, but he's willing to learn and willing to work with us to make him better. As long as he continues to do that, I think we've got a player on our hands, and he's got something to prove to himself because he's never played at this level, and he don't look out of sorts.
Definitely not. No. Well, bad luck today, Steve. I thought it was, as I said, a much improved performance. I think the applause at the end said a lot about what our fans thought about the effort that we put into that game today. A little bit unlucky not to get something from it. You've got to hand it to Bath. I made their skipper man of the match because he led the defence and they somehow kept us out. And you have to.
But roles reversed last year, Jim, at Ebbsfleet. They had better chances than we had today. But my defenders and midfield were out on their feet at the end because they'd given so much to protect that goal. And Bath City can't tell me they didn't do that today, because like I say, it was just wave after wave after wave with attack. Just a little bit of quality that we needed that wasn't there. But that will come. That will come, and as long as the boys keep listening,